Hey you guys, and welcome back to the Mindful Millennial for week 2 and episode 2 of the No Spend series. Today I want to talk to you guys about 10 things I am not buying this month. I want to give you an update on days I spent money versus days I didn't, and how my first big grocery haul went for the new year. If you remember from last week's video, I am trying to go 2 entire weeks without going to the grocery store. So I want to make one big massive list that covers all of our meals. Just for context purposes, my husband gets breakfast and lunch provided at his work. I work from home, so I have to prep 3 meals for me, and dinner is primarily a meal we have together. But if this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you click that little red subscription button and the bell down below to be updated for each and every future video. We are doing weekly episodes, kind of like a virtual diary thing over here on this channel, so make sure you are subscribed to be notified for the next one. Also, if you are planning a no spend yourself, give this video a big thumbs up and let me know what you're saving for down below in the comment section. This video is brought to you by Fetch Rewards. We'll talk about them later in the video, but without any further ado, I've got my list right here, the top 10 things I am not buying this month, January 2022. Many of these may go into next month in February, but right now I sat down, wrote things out that I am under no circumstances going to buy. Number 1 on my list are any new year, new me items. You know, people get really excited with the new year, they make resolutions, and then magically, overnight they think their routines are gonna change, they're different people, and this different person they've become magically needs new workout gear, running shoes, gym memberships, just anything that they need for this new year, new me mentality. I have checked all of that off. I said, Kristen, if that's really going to be you, you're gonna need to wait and see if that new year, new me mentality will be around in February or March. Spoiler alert. But anything like that is off of my list right now. For me, I made a bunch of realistic and attainable goals. For example, on January 1st, I did not go get a gym membership and run more miles than I probably physically could right now. I woke up, had black coffee, took out the cream and sugar, and just wrote out what things I wanted to realistically accomplish this year. And then I went for a walk, and it was great. I didn't feel exhausted, nor did I have to spend any additional money for this new year, new me mentality. Number 2 on my list, I wrote sweaters. And then next to it, I wrote, I have enough. I don't have a capsule wardrobe, but I have a wardrobe that is put together in such a way where off-season clothing, so right now my summer clothing is in a box at the top of my closet, a really nice decorative like Paris looking box. And then when the seasons switch, I'll take my winter clothes and I'll swap them. But sweaters are something I, for some reason, can convince myself that I need. Oh, this color looks nice, or this cut looks nice, or this design is beautiful. I have enough, seriously, I have enough sweaters. Offhand right now, I can think of 7 or 8 sitting in my closet, nicely put on their shelves that look fantastic. I actually took a picture and I have it on my phone, so when I see something at like Target or TJ Maxx or something like that, I can think, oh my gosh, that red sweater's beautiful. Pull out my phone, you have a perfectly good usable red sweater in your closet. So for me, that's something I know I can convince myself I need, therefore it is off my list. Number 3 on my list, candles. Same as number 2, I can convince myself, oh my gosh, if I have a rough day, I can burn this candle, or if I'm feeling happy or zen, I can burn this candle. My new rule for candles is I cannot buy a single new one until all of the ones scattered around my house have been burned. And I just got a few candles for Christmas. Thank you, Mom! They are in my closet. Those cannot be used until all of the other ones have been burned. Candles are something I'll get as like a gift, or it's one of my clearance kryptonite items. So if I see it on clearance, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. So now, going through them, using them up. Honestly, they're just nice to have if I'm cleaning. I'll burn a couple candles just to have a nice, aesthetic while cleaning the house. But not gonna be buying any new ones in this month of no buy. Number 4 is also a kryptonite, and I have a few here right now. Chapsticks. Chapsticks and hair ties I will lose around this house and then convince myself I need more of them because I cannot physically see them around my house. But once I clean out my drawers, my cabinets, my purses, my coat pockets, I promise you I'm going to find so many of these. These are also new ones I just got from my mom, so I have a pack of 6 or 8. I like how I'm talking about them while I'm putting them on. They're from Trader Joe's Moisturizing Lip Balms. There's no need, future Kristen, to buy these. Don't forget. Number 5 on my list are manicures and pedicures. These used to be my treat when I was a full-time classroom teacher. Getting my nails done was like a rite of passage. Every month I would go and I wouldn't just get my regular nails done. I would get what's called a dip manicure. So they were my real nails, but they had like a hard coating adhesive on them. They did not chip. They were phenomenal. For somebody who was a music teacher, I could play the keys, play all the instruments, type on the keyboard, do all the things, and I would not have a single chip on the nails. But those came at a cost. It was, after tax and tip, about $60 just for the manicure, not even touching the pedicure. So this year, I have made it one of my resolutions to get really good at doing at-home nail care. I have invested in a good nail clipper, cuticle clipper, nail files all last year, and I've kept all the polishes that I think are still good and aren't like from high school, which I know is gross. But learning to do a good manicure and pedicure at home, hopefully keep manicures and pedicures on the list of things I don't have to buy. Number 6 are books and or audiobooks. I used to be a really big Audible person. I had the monthly subscription. I would be like 5 books behind but not care and always go purchase a new one. Oftentimes just seeing what other people are reading and putting that in my cart and using my monthly credit. But now I have utilized the library. I've canceled my Audible. I don't really get many recommendations from Amazon for new books. If I really want something to read, I will just go to the library. They have a beautiful section of new fiction, nonfiction, self-help, cookbooks. Cookbooks have been something I've been checking out a lot of lately just to get ideas for recipes. So if you remember from last week, we were talking about meal plans. I've been trying to find recipes that make big batches of things. So I can, make one big dinner and divide it into 3 dinners. So I can have 1 that night and 2 in the future for Christopher and I. But for right now, books and audiobooks strictly come from the library. Number 7 is probably the hardest one, and if you've been on this channel, you're probably shocked to hear it. Coffee outside of my house. So, drive-thrus, McDonald's, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Tim Hortons. These are all off of my list with the exception of using up gift cards. I received some gift cards for the Christmas and holiday season, as well as redeeming Starbucks gift cards from my Fetch account. If you don't know what Fetch is, then just keep watching.
Today's series is brought to you by Fetch Rewards. For those who haven't heard, Fetch is a rewards app that allows you to scan receipts from your everyday purchases and collect points. Those points can then be redeemed for gift cards, places like Target, Amazon, Lowe's, Kohl's, Starbucks, and many, many more. To get started, simply download the Fetch Rewards app and use my referral code shown on the screen to receive 2,000 bonus points when you scan your first receipt. That is equal to $2, and gift cards can be redeemed in as little as $3. Give Fetch Rewards a try, grab those bonus points, and let me know what cards you're saving up for down below in the comments.
So once again, coffee outside the home with the exception of using up gift cards. Christopher and I have divided up the gift card credit we currently have, and we know that we can go get coffee once a week. We've actually put it on our Google Calendar because we are those people. And we know on Saturdays, we typically like to do a couple's date where we go out and run errands, spend quality time together outside the house, and we'll get a coffee using our Fetch Rewards. Number 8 are any year-end clearance items. If you have been out in a store in the last 48 hours, you've probably seen those 75% off clearance tags, and those can be very tempting with the mindset of, oh, I would love to have that next year. Next year's Christmas would be great if I could have everything on that clearance rack. So when I see things, I will honestly walk by and try to remind myself, oh, I already have a tree skirt. I already have ornaments. I don't need another snowman or Christmas tree decoration, even though it's 75% off. Now, if you have a situation or maybe something broke in your house and you see it for 75% off, that's a different story. But for me, I would just mindlessly grab them purely because they are 75% off. I would literally go spend money on these things purely because they were on sale and then take up my storage unit and fill it with that stuff. So, taking a pass on that for this year. Number 9, anything from Target, clearance or not. I actually wrote in my diary here, I'm making the choice to not bring my cards or cash with me should I ever find myself in a Target. Cheers to that. When it comes to branding and marketing and display advertising, Target is They're fabulous. They are so good. They can make you think you need something that you never even knew you wanted or now apparently needed. If you've ever seen that TikTok where the little girl's like, "Mommy, can we go to Target?" And the mom was like, "What do we need from Target?" And the little girl goes,
"We'll let Target tell us."
The fact that that's a norm in our spending society just tells you how good Target is at making you feel like you need items. And I've shopped at Target since I was in college. When I got my first apartment after college, I styled it. I even grocery shopped at Target, which is probably not the best idea because their groceries are so dang expensive. But anything from Target. Should you see a Target receipt on my Fetch app, you know I broke this rule, but it is my goal to not shop at Target at all for the month of January. And last but not least, the 10th item on my list is stationery. Now, I'm not gonna pull out all the stationery at this desk, but without even moving, I can literally come over here and show you a stack of envelopes, greeting cards, there's stickers, there's pens, staplers, like literally, this is a Michael stationery pack. All of this fills this desk. I've got staples, tapes, scissors, paper clips, everything, and I can walk into a stationery store and forget I own any of this. I can just be seduced by all of the colorful pens. Oh my gosh, a notebook. Nothing to me says new year, new me, like a new notebook. So what I did, my mom and I were cleaning out my room from high school, and she handed me a bunch of like half-used notebooks with perfectly good paper in them. So that's what I'm currently working off of. I don't know what it is, but a fresh notebook always feels like a fresh start to me. So I'm gonna have a fresh start in a used notebook. So stationery is number 10 on my list. Quick recap. Number 1, any new year, new me items. 2, sweaters. 3, candles. 4, chapsticks. 5, manis and petties. 6, any books or audiobooks. 7, any coffee purchase outside the home without a gift card. Number 8, any year-end clearance items from 2021. We're leaving 2021 where it needs to be in the past. Number 9, anything from Target. And number 10, stationery. Those are the top 10 things I am not buying. Other than that, you guys, I will see you in next week's installment of the No Spend series.